Here's a fact. Angry people hurt other people, often abusing the vulnerable and defenseless. Let's make the world a safer place for those who can't help themselves. My guest today will share her story about being the victim of abuse in an Amish community. And she offers advice for any of us who will listen. Hi, I'm Marlena Fiol from Becoming Who We Truly Are. Today, my guest is Misty Griffin, author of Tears of the Silenced. As youngsters, Misty and her sister were subjected to isolation, sexual abuse among the Amish, and extreme physical violence. And she's here to talk about it.
Misty, welcome. Your book is about religion, child abuse, and sex. Wow. Those are three grabbers. I provided just a tiny sketch of your childhood. Can you please tell our listeners more about your experiences on the mountain and then with the Amish?
I was actually not born Amish. When I was 4 years old, my mom met a gold miner in northern Arizona, and we started living with this gold miner who became my stepdad. And both my mom and he were extremely abusive. And when I was about 6 years old, my stepfather got this idea that we should start following the plain lifestyle.
Yeah, and for our listeners, plain lifestyle is the lifestyle of the Amish.
One thing that I saw, that they would literally abuse me and my sister in front of people. And I saw the people's faces were shocked, but they didn't do anything. And I think that was partly because of how we were dressed.
Yeah.
And I think because my stepfather told us the rest of the world is evil. You don't talk to police. You don't talk. If anybody ever asks you a question, you tell them, I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. That's what we were told. We were physically and sexually abused. We didn't have any friends. It's not that people didn't know that I was being abused as a kid. A lot of them told me, they said, we just didn't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
And I would encourage anybody who suspects child abuse to call the National Child Abuse Hotline. If you really suspect child abuse, you need to follow up on the case and keep following up on it until something is done, until somebody is sent out, until you know the child is safe.
Thank you for giving us all that challenge. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
Thank you for having me.
You and I don't want to be the people who saw and did nothing. If you found value in this brief program, please give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button on your screen. And post any comments or questions you might have for me in the space below. And if you'd like to listen to my full hour-long interview with Misty Griffin, the web address is in the show notes below. In addition, just so you know, I'll be posting a new episode of this YouTube show each Tuesday at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. For further information on surviving abuse, we recommend the following resources. First, a TEDx presentation by Katie Pascarillo on healing from childhood trauma. Also, a TEDx presentation by Tanya Waymeyer on understanding childhood trauma and abuse. And for a look at my own personal path to healing abusive relationships, we recommend my memoir, Nothing Bad Between Us, as well as our most recent book called. The web addresses are in the show notes below. And remember, we are together on this journey.